Hello everyone, today we are going to learn Google Classroom, a platform on which we can conduct subjective tests. So let's just start it step by step. First of all, you will go to the Chrome or your web browser and then you will type here classroom.google.com. When you will enter classroom.google.com, it will ask for your Gmail ID and your password. Since I have already logged in, so this is my Google Classroom platform. So here what you will do is that as a teacher, you will click here on plus sign and click on create class. Check this checkbox and click on continue. Here on this screen, class name is mandatory and rest all options are optional. So I will create a class. So you have to create a class each time you create a new test. So you can enter here the section. You may enter here the subject as well. And you can click on create. When we will click on create, we will come to a platform with 4 options with stream, people, grade and classwork. You can see here stream, people, grades, classwork. On stream, you can see here we have created a class for 11 for section B, and whatever work you will assign to your students, whichever test you will assign to your students, that will be visible over here. Over here you will be able to see, over here you will be able to see the work which you will assign to your students. Now the next task is to give the test to the students. So it is advisable to all of you to make a test on MS Word. Create a test on MS Word the way you create in school. That would be very easy for you. You all are familiar with all the tools of MS Word. So let's suppose that I have already made a paper on MS Word and that is there on my laptop. Now I have to give that test to my students. So it is very easy to assign the task. Go to classwork. Here you click on create. Click on assignment. Here title you can give whichever test you are conducting. Let's suppose that it is a unit test. So you can write here unit test 1. Instructions, as you can see, optional is written. So it is optional for all of you. So let me write here all questions are compulsory. Now here what I will do is, since I already have the paper in MS Word on my laptop, I will simply attach that particular test with this platform by clicking on add button and click on file. Here you click on select files from your device. It will let me browse for my particular test. So as I have already saved my one demo test on my laptop, so I will click on open. You can see here ut1.docx has been attached with this, and I will click on upload. So you can see here that UT1 has been attached with my Google Classroom, and here you have 3 options. Student can view the file, student can edit the file, make a copy for each student. So you select students can view the file. Here you can see 11th B is there. You are giving the test to all the students. So right now there's no need to go in much details over here. So suppose that you are making a test of 40 marks. So you can write here 40. So whatever marks you can assign over here. And then you assign in this due column the date, the last date on which they have to submit the test. Suppose that they have a test tomorrow, so I can click on 24th of June and I will click here the time. Let's suppose that the test will start at 8 o'clock and it will be over at 8:40. So we can give the time by 8:50 or so. Student which should be able to submit their test. After that, student will not be able to submit the test. So what I can write here, I will write here 8:50. So just remember that this is the time, the last time at which the student can submit the test. So this is the due date and time I have assigned. Here in topic section, you can give the topic like create topic. If I will click on create topic, I can mention here the chapters which I have included in unit test 1. So I may write here chapter 3, 4, which I have given in this unit test. Just leave this rubric part. Rubric part is for giving the more criteria to the question paper. So right now I am keeping it simple for all of you. And now simply you can go here and you can click on schedule, and when you will click on schedule, you can give here the start time. So you can see here that June 23 it is written, however my test is on June 24. So what I can do here, I can click on June 24. So June 24 8 a.m. That means that if I click on schedule, please listen here carefully, that if I click here on schedule, so what will happen is that at 8 o'clock on June 24th, the test will appear on the screen of students automatically. Otherwise, before 8 o'clock, it will not be visible to the students. Again, I'm telling you, before 8 o'clock, it will not be visible to the students. So here on June 24th, 8 o'clock, you will schedule. So right now, I'm not scheduling it. I'm just canceling it. And I'm just clicking on assign. So what is the difference between assign and schedule? In schedule option, we can mention the time at which the paper will start. However, if I click on assign, the students can attempt the paper immediately after I click on assign, and the last time to submit the question paper is June 24th, 8:50 a.m. So right now I'm clicking on assign so that I can tell you that how the student will be able to do the paper and then can give you the paper. So I will click here on assign. So you can see here that unit test 1 in classwork section of your Google Classroom, unit test 1, and due date is coming June 24, 8:50 a.m. So what you have to do, you just go to stream again and you can simply give this code. You can see here this square button. Click on this square button. You can see this code. You just share this code with your students, and with the help of this code, students will be able to do the test. Right now in this video, I'm telling you the task which the teachers have to do. So here what you have done is you have created a class, you have just attached your paper with Google Classroom, and after attaching it, you are just sharing this code with your students, and now students will appear for the test and you will receive your answer sheets on your Google platform, on your Google Classroom only. I will just show you how.